Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my Robinhood portfolio. Hope you guys are having an awesome Sunday. I unfortunately have been a little bit under the weather. I've had some constitutional symptoms, a little bit of a headache, sore throat, just haven't been feeling well. So I have not been able to get out and do anything outdoors, which sucks because fall is the best time of the year in my humble opinion. But hope you guys have been getting out, enjoying the weather, and have been taking advantage. I wanted to post a little bit of a different type of video today. I want to talk about Robinhood itself. I don't think I've done one of these videos. So, as you know, I've been using the Robinhood platform about the last month and a half or so. Prior to that, I did invest, but I simply just funded some mutual accounts and some ETFs. So I wasn't actually going in and researching companies and buying and selling individual stocks and securities, bond funds, and individual bonds. I was just kind of funding a mutual fund. So Robinhood has allowed me to get in and buy and sell some individual securities, and it's done that because it has no commission trades. So unlike some of the other big online stockbrokers, like Scottrade, TD Ameritrade, Schwab, E-Trade, Robinhood does not charge a commission fee. So whereas Scottrade would charge 7, I think Schwab charges like $8.95 if I remember correctly. E-Trade, I have an E-Trade account, and it charges $9.99. You couldn't go in and buy individual securities. So for example, let's say I wanted to go ahead and buy, what do I want to buy here? Let's say I just wanted to buy one share of GM, for example. Well, GM's $32.18. Now with Robinhood, I can go in, whoops, I don't want to sell, I want to buy. I can go in and I can go ahead and buy one individual share for $32.18 if I would want. No commission trade, so that makes sense. If I had to do that with Scottrade or E-Trade or Schwab, TD Ameritrade, any of the other online brokers, Trade King, I think is a little bit cheaper price for trades. It wouldn't make sense. You know, $10 out of a $32 stock, I'm getting charged 33%. Or, you know, even with Trade King, at least 20%. I mean, that makes absolutely no sense. Robinhood, it doesn't matter. I can go in and buy one share of anything. Let's say I wanted to buy one share of this PSEC right here. This is only $8.25. So if I did it with one of the other traditional online brokerage accounts, I'd be paying more in commission fees than I would the actual stock itself. And it really wouldn't make any sense if I bought something like this down here. A penny stock, 13 cents. You know, I could go ahead and buy one share of this, but then I would get charged, 1,000%. Doesn't make any sense. So because of those no commission trading, man, I'm so sick I can't talk today. Because of that no commission trading, Robinhood really works out for me. I'm a smaller investor. As you can see here, I only have $8,300 invested. I'm not buying, $1,000, or actually for a $10 trade, you'd probably want to buy even more. You'd probably want to buy a couple $1,000s worth of a stock. I'm not making those kinds of trades. I'm making $10 trades, $100 trades. I think the largest trade I made was this Pfizer here for 1,800 or 1,700. So I'm not spending thousands and thousands of dollars in Robinhood. Because of that, Robinhood makes sense for me. Robinhood, why can Robinhood not charge a fee? So as you can see here, it's just a stripped down online, oh, it's not even online, it's simply an app broker. So this trading platform is not even available online. So it's a really stripped down version of an online broker, if you will. It basically has support for buying and selling. It does have some advanced support here. So for example, let's go into this Vanguard ETF. So buying it, you can buy it at market price, but you can also have some other advanced order type support placement as well. You can do limit orders, stop losses, stop limits, or you can just do a market order there. So it's a stripped down broker, but it does have some more advanced order support. It also has some margins trading on it, Robinhood Instant. So, for example, let's say I had no money in my account. I saw an awesome stock I wanted to buy. I could transfer money and it's available instantly. So it's kind of a margins account. I could go in and buy and sell that stock, and in a few days that transfer would take place, and my money would be in my account. But in that meantime, I could still trade with it. So Robinhood, it's stripped down, but it's got advanced order support. It has the margins account, instant trading. It's just an awesome app here. The only thing that's kind of a drawback is, like I said, it's only an app, so you cannot use this on the desktop. So if you don't like using your smartphone, maybe it has a small screen, it's not very fast. Robinhood may be a little bit of a hindrance, but if you have any of the latest smartphones out there, Robinhood, it does not hinder you at all. I've been using this on a Nexus 6 and been having a lot of fun buying and selling. I've never had any hiccups in it. Some downsides other than that, you can't buy mutual funds on Robinhood, you can't buy options. There's no support for IRAs or retirement accounts, individual retirement accounts on Robinhood. And I've noticed that some of the information is not updated as timely as it would be on a computer. So during the day when you see the stock ticker, it's not updated as quickly in Robinhood as it is online. So I went ahead and made some market buys. For example, I haven't made this one, but this is an example. You'd be looking at a stock, it'd be 72.25. I put a market order in, and I would buy it like literally 72.33. Like not even a couple pennies off, but like 10 cents off. So just got to be careful when buying on Robinhood that you get the most updated information. So typically what I do is I get around that by just going ahead and doing limit orders. You specify exactly what price you want to buy that stock for, and that the stock has been moving pretty aggressively and you weren't aware of that, you wouldn't make that trade and you wouldn't get stuck with a penalty for doing that. And Robinhood by far beats any of the other online trading apps as well. So I've seen some other reviews about Acorns and Stash Invest and iBillionaire, but to be quite honest, anybody who uses those platforms is just silly. Robinhood does not charge you anything, but if you use, for example, Stash Invest, it's charging you up to 0.25% of your account. I mean, that's a lot of money. It also charges you per month. So if you only have $100 invested, for example, you're going to be paying $12 a month to essentially invest in only 1 to 10 different types of ETFs. Well, on Robinhood, you have thousands of ETFs you can choose from. Here's one right here, this Vanguard fund. I mean, there's just thousands of stocks you can buy, and it charges you nothing. There's no monthly fee, there's no yearly fee. They don't charge a percent on the total amount of funds you have invested. It's just a great stripped down brokerage account. I don't really have any negatives about Robinhood. The only negatives would be those investors who are much more sophisticated and have been using one of the online brokers or maybe have been day trading. Well, Robinhood isn't really made for you. That's not what Robinhood is about. Robinhood is about a small investor like myself who has a few $1,000s and wants to go in and buy individual stocks without having this huge fee associated with it. That's what Robinhood is all about. So in that regard, Robinhood does everything I want it to do. It gives you dividend payment in a nice fashion. It simply credits those to your account, which you can use to buy for new stocks, new securities. It's just a great little app. I mean, I don't really have any negatives about it. The only negatives would be it's not a full online broker. Well, that's not what it's made to be. You can't do option trading. You can't buy mutual funds. You can't set up a retirement account. But that's not what Robinhood is for. Robinhood is for the small investor who just wants to buy and sell a few individual shares of some stocks, some securities. You can buy some bond funds as well, ETFs, and not get hit with these huge overages, not overages, but huge charges, huge commission charges. So, yeah, I don't really have anything negative to say about Robinhood. I don't know if you guys have any negatives, but I don't. I love it. It's a great app. I've been having a lot of fun with it. So, yeah, there's a few things that could be improved. I mean, it's not too flashy. It's stripped down, but that's the way it should be. Because of that, they don't charge a fee. I don't think in the future they'll charge a fee. I know they've been funded by a few of the large investment firms. What do you call those? Capital venture funds and those sorts of things. The term is eluding me right now. Venture capitalist funds. So it's been funded by Google, Ripit, Index, and Andreessen, some of these bigger venture capital groups. So it's got good support. There's no fee. The functionality works very well for what it's meant to do. So no complaints about Robinhood. So yeah, that's just my little review of Robinhood. Let me know what you guys think. Post a couple comments about whether you like Robinhood, whether you don't like Robinhood, or what you think needs to be changed in Robinhood. Like I said, I personally love it. I don't think it really needs a lot of changes. Yeah, there's a certain number of things that could be added or tweaked, but as a whole, as a very basic, no commissions brokerage account, it's awesome. It works really well. So yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today. So let me know what your thoughts are about Robinhood. As always, if you like my videos, go ahead and give me a few comments, give me a thumbs up, share my videos, subscribe. Really helps me out quite a bit. As you know, I've been enjoying posting these videos. I've been enjoying interacting with the community. I've been learning a ton about investing. There's so much more to investing than I had originally thought. So these videos, I'm having an awesome time doing them, learning a bunch, enjoying the conversations, meeting a lot of cool folks out there, making some friends actually. So I hope to keep it up. So yeah, go ahead and subscribe, leave me a thumbs up, share my videos, leave me a couple likes, and we'll see you guys next time.